New Delhi, the National Investigation Agency, NIA, is unlikely to challenge the acquittal of Swami Asimanand and 4 others in the Mecca Masjid blast case, as it has little material evidence against the accused and charge sheets were filed largely relying on confessional statements. The confessional statements have been challenged, with Asimanand claiming he gave them under duress. The NIA said it will examine the court judgment when we get a copy of the same and decide further course of action. However, sources said the NIA's probe in the Mecca Masjid blast was based on identical confessional statements as in the 2007 Ajmer Dargah and Samjhuta blasts. It was difficult to sustain the argument that Asimanand was the main link in the Mecca Masjid and Ajmer blasts once the latter case fell apart. In Mecca Masjid and Samjhuta blasts, no material evidence was recovered or presented by the NIA in court other than explosive samples. The agency had claimed in its charge sheets that Asimanand, who hails from West Bengal, was a key player in radicalizing and recruiting people for the cause of saffron vengeance against jihadi terrorism by targeting Muslims. Apart from Asimanand, there were a few common accused in the 3 cases: Sandeep Dange and Ramchandra Kalsengra, both absconding, Lokesh Sharma, Devendra Gupta and the slain Sunil Joshi. In the Ajmer blast case, a Jaipur court adjunct Asimanand's confession recorded in 2010, which the NIA had projected as its most credible evidence. The court had observed that Asimanand's confession was tainted as it was taken in police custody. The agency's probe in Mecca Masjid and Ajmer blasts stressed that Asimanand had confessed to being part of a plot to perpetuate Hindu terror. If Asimanand, who was labeled as the link in these blasts, was acquitted in the Ajmer blast case last year, and there wasn't any material evidence, then it would be difficult for NIA to sustain an appeal in Mecca Masjid blast as well, an officer said. The NIA had decided not to challenge Asimanand's acquittal in the Ajmer case as its legal team had advised that it doesn't have any other tenable evidence other than that already presented in court. Former NIA chief Sharad Kumar had told TOI last year that the decision not to challenge Asimanand's acquittal in the Ajmer case was taken as no purpose would be served in filing an appeal, as the judgment had laid very strong grounds for acquittal. Asimanand is a victim of political terrorism. First Jaipur court and now Hyderabad court has ruled that he is innocent, which shows how a bundle of lies was weaved to frame him, Asimanand's lawyer Manbir Rati told TOI on Monday. Officials said the acquittals in Mecca Masjid blast will affect the trial in Samjhuta case, which is going on in a Panchkula court. While most of the prime witnesses have retracted their statements, the NIA court is waiting for 13 Pakistani nationals to come to India and record their statements. Get latest news and live updates on the go on your PC with News app. Download the Times of India News app for your device. Read more India news in English and other languages from around the web. More from the Times of India.